be talking to you about the dark web. So what exactly is dark web? It is a special place in the internet that has a collection of hidden web pages that's inaccessible to the public via the regular browsers like Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge. You have special browsers to use the dark web. One such example is Tor, which is short for the onion router. To understand this better, let us look at the different levels of the internet. The topmost layer of the internet is the surface net or clear net. This is internet as we know it. These are web pages that are indexed by Google and it's extremely safe. The second level of the internet is called the deep net. The deep net consists of those information that require a password and ID to enter. For example, your bank account details, your medical records, your payroll, all these are confidential information that you cannot access directly through web browsers like Google and Microsoft. A part of the deep web is the dark web, and dark web thrives on anonymity. It is an underground marketplace for many criminal activities like money laundering, drug dealing, identity thefts, child pornography, and so many other crimes like this that take place on the internet happens on the dark web. And why is that? Because the dark web respects privacy and anonymity is paramount. On the other side, people support dark web because it can also be used to gain a sense of freedom. For example, people who live under oppressive regimes where political dissent is punishable and major parts of the internet are blocked, the dark web can be an important lifeline that helps them get access to information and also helps them protect themselves from persecution. In freer societies, it can be used as a critical whistleblower or a communication tool to guard yourself from judgment in a workspace or a community. Many organizations have a hidden website on Tor, like major newspapers and even Facebook. Protecting political dissidents and whistleblowers, privacy advocates shouldn't come at the expense of empowering criminals like child abusers and arms traffickers, drug lords. So it's actually a challenge for regulators and law enforcement agencies to come up with new approaches that walk the fine line of protecting liberal principles in this age of information while also eradicating such criminal activities that take place on the darknet. It's actually logical to assume that it was created by a group of anti-establishment coders who wanted to go against the government. Paradoxically, it was created by the US Naval Research Laboratory to transfer information between US intelligence personnel. In 2002, another agency of the US Department of Defense created Tor and made it available to the public. To this very day, Tor is actually funded in part by the US government and it also allows it to be used by the general public. And why? It makes it harder for people to decipher which information is uploaded by the US intelligence personnel. In a sea of anonymous users, it's harder to find out, right? So the more the better. It is important to know that without Tor, the darknet would still exist because Tor is just one kind of browser. It's like asking, would the internet exist if Google stopped functioning tomorrow? Yes, of course, because there are other browsers also you can use to access the other part of the internet that we know. It has a very notorious reputation, but it can also be used productively because there's a lot of information and also it helps protect people's ideas. But why it's dangerous is because you can get anything from an AK-47 to even a rocket launcher if you look hard enough. So is it recommended to use it? No, because it's a very messy place to be. You might go to search something else on the dark web, but there are so many other unnecessary links that you might by mistake end up in, and it can have very serious consequences. Because there have been cases where people complain that they actually entered the dark web and later got calls from mysterious people and their phones got hacked. So it's very scary, so it's better to stay away from this. If you just want to search for something, let's just use the regular internet to remain secure and safe from all these nefarious activities. So yeah, that's the end of this. If you want to watch more such videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.